You may be wondering, okay, we've spent 22 days me teaching you new things. What am I trying to learn more about, right? On this level? Because I've shown you what I know already for the past 22 days. Day 23 is a day for me to learn alongside you, right? And one of the main things that I'm trying to get better at and educated at is agent behavior and agent limitations when you completely unleash its power and remove yourself entirely out of the process, right? I'm talking about agent or orchestration and automation at this point, right? So this lesson is a little bit of a vague concept. I don't even have it figured out myself yet. So I will be, as I mentioned, learning alongside you. What I've built is this system that I've tested a couple of times and found it to be quite interesting. And today I want to try and test it against 5 different projects, right? So I'm going to build 5 projects today, or better yet, I'm going to let Lovable build it almost entirely on its own. I'm just going to queue the prompts. I'm going to let it run tonight or whatever. And then we're going to come back tomorrow and review things and see what happened, right? So essentially, I would just go to resources. If you want to follow along, you can. If you don't, then just watch me do it. And then tomorrow we'll review the results, because this will consume a significant amount of credits, I think. But it's for my own use of just really trying to understand what are the limitations. And the end goal that I have with this is really trying to understand, are humans even necessary in this process anymore, right? And if they are, when does that judgment matter, right? So the system runs on 3 prompts, right? If you want to run it on a project or an idea that is not within my resources, I can show you to you and just explain it really easily. Conceptually, we are replicating the system from day 10 about halfway, which is we have an idea, then we document it with PRDs. But from that point on, when we have the PRDs, we run 2 more prompts that are completely new. One is the estimation prompt, which has only one goal: read the PRDs and estimate how many repetitions does this engine need in order to be able to finish the project without me ever jumping to intervene in any capacity. And once we get that estimate, then we just run this prompt in perpetuity to execute tasks phase by phase, right? Very similar process to before, only this time I've built a prompt that allows me to never go back and fix anything, quote unquote. And this is a trial and error thing, right? You need to try it as a lot of times before you can say that the process is fully refined. That's exactly what I'm doing today. I've never done this. Like, I've never used this resource before. What I've done is, like, I've built this system that you can come in here and learn if you don't want to repeat, with the first step being we are building PRDs, or if we are using the house analogy, we are talking about which rooms do we need and where the doors go, right? So the output will be PRDs. We've done this before. Now, the second step is the new one, which is how long is this going to take? How many workers are going to be required, right? So we are estimating the loop count. We are then executing the phases, constructing it room by room, right? Maintaining the change log, recording what was built each day, and then basically maintaining the sources of truth. Very similar to before, just with way less control, right? You will see that this is a little bit of an unleashed system, right? So let's actually start working through it. I'm going to build a habit tracker, link saver, expense splitter, micro journal, and recipe box. Like 5 simple projects, but the goal is to see, can Lovable do this end to end without me ever intervening to do any kind of a change? So on the habit tracker, we'll just start the project, right? And at this point, like, if you want to stop watching, you're welcome to. Like, all I'm doing is really, I'm going to send 5 different prompts for 5 different projects away, right? What I'm doing from the very beginning is trying not to read anything, and I'm just copying these prompts. And some people, it may seem like a crazy thing to do, because what's the fun in it? But for me, the fun in it is, again, just really trying to understand, are these agents capable of just running on their own, right? In this case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this prompt, and when I go to these three little dots, I can say that I want this repeated 15 times. So I'm gonna have this repeated, the same prompt repeated 15 times. I'm just gonna let it run. Maybe it's gonna need more, maybe it's gonna need less. What I'm trying to understand is how much will it need, right? Let's go and take the link saver now, right? Again, same thing. What I'm trying to do is I am building the app, letting Lovable know that I want to have these as empty files, right? Change logs, sources of truth, tasks, and everything else. And then from there, generate the PRDs, right? And then estimate the number of repeated prompts that I'm going to need in order for this to work, right? And then execute this. And this, in this case, I can try, I said 15 in the past one, let's do 10 on this one, right? Let's see if 10 is gonna suffice, right? Then again, new project number 3, right? If I go back here, go to the expense splitter, right? I'm gonna, again, ask it to build this app. Generate the PRDs. And I like doing these experiments. I think if there's any message to take away from today, that is, try to find the limits, right? Of any tool you work with. Try to understand, where is it? How good is it making these judgment calls, right? And understanding what is it supposed to do, right? And then based off of that, adjust your workflows. On this one, let's maybe, I don't know, let's do it 7 times this time around, right? And let's see. Okay, so this is when I fully expanded. All right, read all the PRDs, execute the tasks, right? Estimation, very nice, right? All the apps are in the blank app mode, right? Which is fine. We're still working through things. And then I will just let them run and leave these two to do them offline and then compare them, really. I don't want to keep this video too long. As I said, my goal with this one is to really explore the limits and understand whether the agent is able to maintain its own direction. How does it respect the constraints? Is it referencing existing content? Does the performance degrade? Are loops, followed intelligently or blindly, right? That way I know when I'm trying to build in a deliberate manner what the limitations and capabilities of an agent are. How much can it do in a single request, really? That's how I test models. That's how I test things. People benchmark them across their own parameters. This is my way of benchmarking things. I'm hoping that this is currently using Opus 4.6 because it just got out. So I'm just trying to see how this performs against my workflows, really. Let's come back tomorrow and see how it did. But before we leave, let me dig into the showcase and just explore a little bit of what you've been building so far, right? Since the last time, I had a lot of submissions, right? As you can see, a lot of people are adding their apps. So I'm just going to pick a couple really that seem like something really cool. All right, so this is read between. Okay, very nice. I like the design, right? I think very innovative, very cool looking. And let's see who the builder is. All right. Familiar name from before. Awesome. I'm already following the builder. Very nice. And then you can see her other projects that are public. A lot of activity recently. Very, very cool. Amazing. All right, let's go and check out something else. Let's see this one. Okay, cool. Another pretty cool design. Love this, really. Okay, I will give everyone a shout out that have been reviewed. This looks really neat. Somehow everybody has better designs than I do, but that's expected, I guess, because I've told you that I'm not a great designer, but this person seems like they are. Unfortunately, not a well-maintained profile. Make sure that your profile is better maintained. All right, let's go and check out this one. This looks cool. Angry words. All right. Start venting. Okay, what is this? Okay, I hoped that I didn't have to sign up for any of the apps, but that's cool. Let me go back again. I'm just trying to understand what this is. You're so freaking useless. Why can't you do anything right? All right, this is cool. The cool concept. Roadrunner. Let's see. Your smart event planner. Okay, this is pretty retro, I guess, but we have the builder's information and builder profile right here, and a cool username. Okay, I know Dennis. Yeah, I'm following him. At product manager, coolest username possible, and this is his CV if you ever want to check him out as well. Okay, let's look at this one. This is a builder journal, but it's has authentication. This is from Jan. Okay, I know Jan. Again, following him as well. Really cool builder, somebody that's very, very active in the community. Okay, let's see, something awesome is here. Context is king. I love this. All right, so okay, let's see. Nice. All right, this is a cool thing. What did we talk about on the call? All right. Nice. So this is a very cool assistant. I love this one. It references your calls. I'm assuming obviously this is demo, and then you can tag it and ask it. Almost like works like a note taker. And again, this one comes from Jan as well. So Jan's been working hard on a couple of things or more. So very, very neat, very cool. Let's see here. Let's open this one and wrap it up with that one. This is an event hub. So we talked about building something like this in the past lessons, but it's behind authentication. Let's try this one. Find your perfect watch. Okay, I love this. I always want to figure out what to watch next. So Stream Mood is the app that would give me that type of an insight based probably on mood or whatever else, but it's again behind authentication. Let's see who the builder is. Okay, we have a new builder, Bridget or Brigitte. So I'm gonna follow her. Really, really cool idea. Keep submitting and keep building, guys. As you can see, my projects are slowly progressing. You can see that everything is just happening automatically. I'm not intervening, and everything is just, going and plowing through. So I'm just gonna let this run and come back to you tomorrow, and let's see how we did. Keep shipping.